Working as intended.
Palace guard! Tasty treats in new zones. The Tengu have been releasing a ton of newspapers lately. Let's see what's in the news today. What? The castle in the air is opening to visitors? The one owned by the Inchlings? No way, I have to pay to visit. Huh? Something fell out. I'll turn this world into one where the weak have the most say. Do all newspapers nowadays come with a complimentary photo? Since it came from this page, I suppose it's an ad for the castle? What on earth is it trying to say, though? Oh well, I'll know when I get there. Next is behind the tyrant of the garden. You can tell this was written by Miss Aya. Okay, today's another beautiful day. Let's get to work. The upside-down castle sinking in the air is now open to visitors. Investigation by this reporter has also revealed that this castle belongs to the descendant of Sukuna Beacon, the legendary Inchling. This is one opportunity you don't want to miss out on, dear readers. This castle could very well become this year's most popular tourist hotspot. Dear readers, this reporter is proud to announce that she will henceforth be delving deep into the horrifying garden in order to discover the truth behind the tyrant that resides within. This will be a perilous journey, but a reporter's sacred duty is to report the truth, even at the risk of becoming fertilizer. First, get the slaves to work. It's like I have 1,000 of the materials. I think that's enough. More new music discs. I can just immediately purchase from Bamboo Forest of the Lost. I need more honey. Get my Tewi insurance. I don't know, pick up some of these. Anything I need from you people? Yes, Miss Parsee, aren't you on top of the world? Is something I should be jealous of happen? I'm here to give you my special thanks. Thanks? Yeah, you taught me to alter the sweetness of fruits by making them salty. I never imagined something salty and fruity would be compatible. When combined together, the result feels sweeter and healthier. You call it the gloomy fruit pie, yet the ending is anything but. No need to be jealous. If you like it, I'll make as many batches as you want. Miss Parsee, have you heard? Apparently something scary has been occurring near the bridge, and then sounds of a hammer and a nail can be heard near the bridge. Many curious people tried following the sound, yet none could find where it came from. I'm talking about the strawman cursing ritual. That's the classic revenge ritual performed by humans harboring deep hatred. Nail a straw effigy to a tree during the dead of night and make sure you aren't seen no matter what. So as this cursing ritual, it seems to be popular among humans. Although placing a curse on someone for revenge doesn't sound very nice. It may be for revenge, but the person performing the ritual seldom has their wish granted. At the end of the day, relentlessly increasing one's jealousy can't be considered any kind of curse. Then what does the ritual do? The ritual increases one's jealousy. Once the humans coaxed into performing the ritual, I can stoke their jealousy and convert it into power for myself. In other words, this ritual is my very own magnum opus. Miss Parsee, I heard that there was an aquarium on the wheels at the plaza in Former Hell. Have you visited it? I have, and it made me seethe. Eh? Why? The sea lions are so cute. I'm so jealous. Just because of that? If you like sea lions that much, just go see them more often. Maybe there's still a chance to shake their hands. Why would I shake hands with those revolting animals? So what is it that you want? Love points. Use the Oni Express for all your course transportation needs. Love points. Miss Satori, you look worse than yesterday. Why does Underworld need so much work done? Tired. Initially, with the help of the pets, I wasn't swamped with work. Recently, for reasons unknown, the Underworld's Youkai have become very active. This is the biggest ruckus they've made so far, so the palace's workload has also increased. How are you supposed to finish so much work? It will be done eventually. You're the most hardworking mistress I've seen. On the contrary, I feel luckier than all those people you met. How do you know? All the people you remember, every single moment you shared together, is something I can see. Standing before you really isn't for the faint of heart. With that bird brain. What's wrong with having a bird brain? Reading minds require energy. Reading your bird brain is not worth the effort. I thought that was a passive ability. Of course not. I would even faint if I use it too much. But you still read minds so often. You can even read my memories just now. That's because mind reading is just too wonderful. With such an ability, who wouldn't be tempted? Really? I see you disagree with me. Other people despise you because of this ability after all. You find living alone all by yourself? Alone, a palace has pets everywhere. How is that living alone? That's true. Human and yokai aren't willing to get close to you, but animals seem to like you very much. Humans and yokai will never try to understand the hearts of measly animals, but my ability can shorten the distance between us. Being able to read minds is just too wonderful. So excited and tired. If I had to give it a score from 1 to 5, I would give it a 10. I completely understand how much you like this ability. But seeing those dark clouds under your eyes, you should take care of yourself more. I am indeed a bit tired, that is why I conversed with you for so long. I planned on waking myself by engaging in conversation, but not only did it do nothing, it even wasted my time. Go rest if you're tired. How would you become less tired by using more energy to talk? I have no other choice but to stay awake. Today's work is today's due. Before I finish my due task, I absolutely will not rest. But the more tired I am, the less efficient I become. Then I have to work longer, and that makes me even more tired. What about the energy drink from last time? I've already finished it. The effects seem to be waning more and more. Do you have anything else that can boost my energy? But if a drink won't do, how about we try a dish? Energy boosting dish? Well, the effects are temporary. That is enough. If I could temporarily increase my work efficiency, I would be able to save a lot of time. Alright, I'll prepare this instant, thank you. Oku, I want to say this ever since we first met. What's wrong with your right hand? Right hand? Ah, that's not my right hand anymore, it's my third foot. Your what? Actually, I'm not an ordinary Hellraven. My body has a divine spirit. How in the world did that happen? I'm actually not sure myself. One day I was guarding the remains of blazing hell as usual when a messenger from the surface suddenly appeared. The underworld needs to work on its security. But she didn't do anything, she just said a few words to me and left. That's strange, what did she say? She said that hidden in the remains of blazing hell is a secret of humanity's ultimate energy. And I, as a raven that dwells in flames, could have that ultimate power housed in my own body. With it, I could bring hope not only to the underworld, but also the surface. Stare. Don't I sound like some kind of messiah? In that moment, I felt like I was surrounded by light. It was as if some power had entered my body. Why does it sound so unbelievable? But it's true, when I came back to my senses, my body became like this. Well, did your new body actually give you any powers? Try not to faint now. My left leg became the leg of fission, my right leg is the leg of fusion, and third leg capable of controlling them was installed on my right arm. The dark red thing on my chest is the eye of Yatagarasu. Wait. I can't understand a thing you're saying. Fusion? Fission? What kind of powers are those? It took me so long to memorize that line, though. It's just nuclear fusion. Do you know what nuclear energy is? No idea. Then do you know about the Yatagarasu? A crow? That's not your average crow. It's the crow god that lives in the sun. Able to control the divine flame, the Yatagarasu possesses ultimate power, and now this power is mine. Divine flame? Wow, I didn't know you had so much power. Surprised, right? Haha, the last time I went around showing off my power, everyone had the same look on their face. Can you casually show off that much power? I can't show its structure capabilities, but a small demonstration for my friends is fine. Like using divine flame to grill skewers or something along the lines. Is my Izakaya owner talking, or did I just hear skewers? Yes, skewers. Hey, don't underestimate me. The skewers I grilled back then were pretty popular in the underworld. I even gave them a really cool name. I called it the Instant Death. He's gonna be lost in awe, that's a given. You're a chef after all. You must be eager to learn my secret recipe, right? I wouldn't mind teaching you, you know. Yeah, I'd also like to see what kind of skewers are popular in the underworld. But I don't have any ingredients. Go get me some, and some dishes. I'll teach you when I've eaten my fill. Alright. Should eventually take some days without getting ingredients so that I can, spend my time doing other shit. Give you some stuff. There's no task I have to complete today. Maybe I should go over here and speak to the idiot anyways. What the? Unscrupulous business owner appears at Ghastly Garden. Could a certain Izakaya's meat actually be fertilizer? Hi, Aya. Think that'll catch people's interest? Made-up news won't catch anyone's interest. Truth is often boring, suspense is what keeps the pages turning, and that's why I can't tell the difference between a newspaper and a book on unsolved mysteries. In today's society, headlines are the lifeblood of newspapers. So long as you've got a good headline, the rest don't really matter. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? Journalistic integrity won't win you publishing awards. The publishing awards, they're starting again? Oh, you follow Tengu's publishing awards? The annual publishing awards, right? I find it hard not to follow them in the time of the year when the Tengu showed extra all day and throw newspapers everywhere. I even had my window broken a few times. You better toughen up those windows then. Costs of paper have gone down, so it's gonna get even more heated this time. Not again. But man, there just hasn't been anything newsworthy lately. Newsworthy? That's why I'm risking my own neck here by staking out news in the Tyrant of the Garden. Not so loud. Danger is just another form of luck. All life gravitate towards the strong. She is strong and terrifying, yet not much is known about her. If I can uncover a side of her people don't know about, all the other newspapers will be left in the dust. Not even she's off limits to you. This isn't a hill I don't want to die on. That's why I need a plan to make myself less conspicuous. I hit dead end after dead end until I saw you. What do you want? With how popular Izakaya is, opening a branch in the garden is only a matter of time, no? Why would you look at the time? Gotta run. Would you look at the time? Gotta run. Hear me out at least. Absolutely not. I can't. I refuse. Period. Really now. Guess I'll have to use that other headline then. That other headline? Wait, you can't mean unscrupulous business owner appears at Ghastly Garden. Could a certain Izakaya's meat actually be fertilizer? How could you? So just listen to my plan for now. They call her the Tyrant of the Garden, but it seems like she's especially tolerant of weak yokai like fairies. Why is that? I'm going to find out. If I remember correctly, isn't that insect friend of yours on good terms with her too? Wriggle? Yeah, come on, let's interview her. Wait. You know the rest. Ever learn to stand up for yourself? That hurts. Tyrant of the Garden, are you talking about Big Sis Yuka? Big Sis, you say? To think a weak yokai like you would be on such good terms with her, I can hardly believe it. Are you blackmailing her by any chance? What the heck? Unreliable reporters like you are why Big Sis gets titles like Tyrant of the Garden. Also, I'm not a weak yokai, I'll have you know us insects. And I see the glory days of insects are all gone, but they were the strongest race in ancient times. That would mean your progenitors left behind some secret weapon to deal with the Tyrant, yes? But then how many powerful yokai do the insects have under their thumb? Nah, that's interesting. Let me write that down. You, Wriggle, come here for a bit. I'm sorry, Wriggle, I don't really get it, but since Miss Yuka is someone you want to protect, I swear I won't open a shop at the garden. Even Tengu come after me, I won't allow any of your friends to get hurt, I promise. No, by all means, open a shop there. Right, I won't. Huh? I didn't want to go along with the cunning Tengu's plan at first, but I can't stand those articles anymore. I'd rather give the people a chance to see Big Sis for who she truly is instead of hearing their nonsense all day. Are you really fine with that? Big Sis doesn't usually talk with others, but she usually actually loves socializing. It's just those people with ulterior motives, that's right, people like the Tengu. Big Sis just didn't want to work with them. Just because of that, they spread all sorts of rumors about her just to tip the scales in their favor. The only reason they got away with it is because Big Sis is too kind for her own good. Too kind? That's a bit hard to believe. You too? Of course not. But even so, it's not like I can make a shop appear out of thin air. You have the Tengu greasing your palms, so I make it easy for her, have her take care of everything. Would she agree? Try it and see. Are you done yet? We've been talking for a while now. How much nonsense do you have stored in your head? I'm done. Done with your talk too, I presume? Haven't you come to tell me? If you want Miss Misty to open a shop so badly, prove it. The shop deal, I'll take care of it. You have a shop ready by tomorrow. She's totally unfazed. I'm not your enemy, you know. We each have our own plans, so if we work together, everyone wins, yes? Can we really trust the Tengu, Wriggle? I don't trust the Tengu, but I trust you. Anyone else might beware. But if it's you, then Mystias Izakaya will breathe new life into the garden, and people will gradually come to understand that Tyrant and her fertilizer are all lies. Got it. Since you put trust in me, I won't let you down either. I'll clear Miss Yuka's name for you. Pfft. Sorry, couldn't help but laugh. You're really something for saying that. Guess I don't have to worry about the stakeout being boring. She made fun of me. You really know how to make people worry. Alright, I'll drop by your shop whenever I can. We don't need more insects in the garden, okay? Now that we've gotten this far, shall we search for a good spot for your shop? Yes, sure. I'll lead the way. Alright, the location is set. Now all I have to do is wait. Right. We'll be seeing more of each other in the future. You just run the shop at your own pace. I look forward to seeing you soon. Okay. Shamei-maru will now appear. Here the temple's graveyard has a Tsukumogami who specializes in scaring people. If only I could ask her for some tips. Don't want to accidentally go through a transition area. Also, this place looks fucking beautiful. Idolizing Roseberry. I live in a rose Miss Yuka grew herself. A flower that has received the personal care of Miss Yuka is different from the wildflowers you see everywhere. I'm guessing that's the way. Anyways, merchant. 100% fresh flowers. Even by Wind Priestess here. This place is so happy. I love collecting lots and lots of leaves. Using them as bookmarks just feels so special and romantic. Do you like reading? Heck no. Hello, Yuka. You and a patch of cherry blossoms can have a myriad of colors. Love points. Miss Yuka, is something the matter? I'm Misty from Mystias. I'll be opening a branch near the garden soon, so I'm here to pay my respects. Of course, if you take issue with it, I'll move. It wouldn't do for the flowers to suffer at solitude because of me. For people to admire their beauty would be the greatest reward for all the effort they put in to bloom. So you're saying, perhaps this will be an opportunity for the flowers to meet their admirers. I heard people use flowers as decorations for the deceased, but they use flowers as decorations for celebration too. Isn't that strange? Do you know why flowers symbolize both festivity and death? Why? Because flowers are just like humans. With the soul, a flower blooms. When the soul leaves, a flower withers along with it. Who on earth is this Lily Miss Medicine talks about? Oh yeah, can't I talk to you for love points now? Extra reliable and factual news with the Boon Boon Mother newspaper. Have I interviewed you before? Have you? I remember now you had only just started your business on Youkai Trail. You did? Where's the article? Come on, I want to see. Usually I do send the issue to the people I interview. I have no memory of it. Paper was a tad more expensive back then, so I only published for human readers. You wouldn't be able to read it even if I did give you a copy, and I'd probably use it to clean my windows. Yeah, you have a lot of Boon Boon Mother newspaper clippings in your notebook. Messiah, how could you sneak up on me like that? It's a reporter's special skill. Reporters aren't stalkers. What, is that notebook something you can't show to others? It's something like a journal of mine. I see. She seems even more interested in it now. Who's the third person here? House. Fancy house. And this is back to Youkai Trail, right? Fucking booze! I've got so many flowers already, as well as a bunch of self-portraits. Not that I admire, I just wanted to leave indelible marks on my life. Of my life. Is it medicine? Oh yeah, there she is. Hiding way up here. Poison is the greatest cure. Oh, Lily, this year's Lily is very healthy, too. Who are you talking to? What the heck? My whole body feels numb. What have you done to me? Coming into this hill with no knowledge of Lily's poison. What an idiot. This place is way too dangerous. I better get out of here. What a shame. This hill is really pretty. How come I've never heard of it before? Those are my lilies of the valley. Oh, hi. So that's what these flowers are called. They're like tiny little lanterns. How cute. See that Lily? She's seriously admiring the flowers. Haha, what an idiot. Who's Lily? Lily is Lily. What's wrong with admiring the flowers? My eyes are feeling heavy. It must be nice to die with Lily at your side. Make sure you do your homework before admiring the flowers next time. I better get out of here. The poison. Oh, it just costs 100 to go there? Just fly up to the castle? Got a lot to do over here, too. Because these guys' love points should be done. Miss Nua used her race as her name, which means you're very fond of your race, right? Because if I didn't, no one would know I'm a Nua. Really? Did Mamizo get some clueless bird brain like you to make us laugh? You know Miss Mamizo? More than that, I know you're working together behind everyone's backs. Don't start panicking now, you still gotta put on a good show for me. Aren't you one of Myoden Temple's disciples? But of course, however, they won't let me participate in the competition anyhow. So you can't blame me for having some fun, right? You know who's going to represent Myoden Temple in the competition? You're not getting anything from me. Turning a blind eye is the most I'm doing for Mamizo. Besides, I really don't know anything, but you know for certain you won't be competing? See, those guys never let me join in on anything fun. Those guys, the whole temple. You mean you're being ostracized? Come to think of it, you do seem to be by yourself most of the time. What? You're gonna say I have no friends too? Not at all. It's just I don't think everyone is really... I gave Byakuren a whole lot of headaches, so people are justified not accepting me. The hell I'm telling a birdbrain like you for? Sorry, if you don't mind, I can be your friend. I just said I don't know nothing about the competition, and my lips are sealed anyhow, so I'm not digging for information. I really just want to be friends. You pull my leg? You know I go all the way back to the Heian era, right? Yeah, a small bird like you. One can't become friends overnight. Let's just take our time. That reminds me, a while back I saw you outside the temple all by yourself. I think you were eating fog. Isn't that something Taoist hermits eat during cultivation? If you really have nothing to eat, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not that pathetic. That's no fog. That's my specialty, cotton candy. Cotton candy? Myoden Temple has a disciple called Unzan, who's a shape-shifting Nudo. His face just screams cotton candy. Here's the kicker. He's actually a stubborn and all too serious grandpa. So I thought, wouldn't it be the funniest thing if I turned his likeness into sweet and fluffy cotton candy? So it's a prank? It's not good to waste food, you know? I'm not wasting food. You have tried cotton candy before, right? Could something as weightless as that really satisfy someone? Man, you sure you're a chef? This is a super popular snack in the outside world. Wanna learn it? You willing to teach me? I'd really love to see that old grandpa's face when he finds out about the Unzan cotton candy, but I can't just walk up to him and flail it around. If you could put on your shop's menu for me, I'll be more than willing to teach you. I understand your motives aren't pure, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem, right? I don't have a habit of storing food, so if you're taking up my offers, go prepare some ingredients. Understood? Pranking old man. Peaches. Since the greens have been prepared, let's start. Don't blink now. Burn this to your memory and sell it to all your customers. Then I'll be able to enjoy Unzan's face as he realizes he's been turned into cotton candy. So you're using me to do your dirty work. You want it or not? I do. Learning all the recipes. I think a flying ship landed around here a moment ago. Oh, you saw it? 'Twas the Palanquin ship. What? So the rumors are true? Myoden Temple really does have a flying ship? It's true, and the captain of the ship is yours truly. What? You're the captain? If you're a captain, why do you have such a penchant for flooding boats with water? Chatting with the captain while flooding the boat is super interesting, I'll tell ya. I don't get it. Chances to board a ship in Gensokyo are so few. I'm so bored. I couldn't wait to leave the sea back in the day. Now that I'll never see it again, I'm starting to miss it. Gensokyo has no seas. What is a life at sea like? A life at sea is actually rather dry. You fall asleep to the sea and you wake up to the sea. The only excitement a sailor gets is a typhoon, knowing you could lose your life at any moment. Sailing close to the winds, as they say. True, that's the bit that's interesting. But if you're sailing across the seas, at least you have a limitless supply of delicious seafood, right? Stay at sea long enough and just the smell of seawater will make you sick, let alone seafood. True, seafood isn't seafood, but the result of an accident, which would be, a long time ago a ship arrived at the Bay of Biscay. This is the bay where storms were a common occurrence. Many ships and sailors met their end here. Thus it was called the Sailor's Grave. Wow, why would you go to such a dangerous place? The sea has no shortage of accidents. If you don't understand even that, what are you doing on a ship? Humans would often do things that put their life to risk. Sure is strange. Yeah, unsurprisingly, this ship ran into trouble too. Luckily, the crew wasn't swept away by the waves. They all survived and swam to a small island nearby. That's great, but unfortunately, the island was almost completely barren. There wasn't much to fill their stomachs with. If this continued, sooner or later, they would starve to death. No way, but they just barely survived. Luckily, along with the crew, their badly bruised ship drifted to the shore with them. It couldn't sail anymore, but the cargo hold was packed with flour and cheese. What amazing luck! Now they can wait until they're rescued, but unluckily, when they pulled their life-saving treasure from the wreck, it was already toast from the seawater. How many times will their hopes be destroyed? Not all hope was lost. As a chef, you should be well aware. Don't leave me at a cliffhanger. You gotta give that tiny brain of yours some exercise. How does one go about saving greens soaked in seawater? If I had an oven, all I know, it's... Hey, eat as is! Correct, the crew combined the soaked flour and cheese together, kneading it flat and laying it out on a reef, where it quickly baked in the sun. These sun-baked desserts not only saved their lives, it was also nice and crispy. It allowed service to hold out for around a month, where they would be saved by a passing ship. Safe at last, but the recipe for this dessert sounds a bit familiar. To commemorate being rescued, after service got back, they baked some more using the same methods and named them biscuits. So they were biscuits. Yep, the story's origin of biscuits. Interesting. I feel like making some myself after that story. By all means, I haven't had one in a while too. Biscuit biscuits. You too. Oh, hello. Gah! Here we go again. You really give me a scare. I scared you? Why? It's nothing. Something is definitely off. Nala, why do you keep coming to a cemetery? Yokai Sparrow shouldn't have any business here. You're one to talk. Speaking of, why are you here all day? Don't you think a cemetery and a Karakasa Obake go hand in hand? An umbrella and a cemetery? They go hand in hand how? It took me a while to discover the secret technique. As long as I'm in a cemetery, I'm guaranteed to scare any human, even the ones that wouldn't bat an eye if they ran into me half to death. It's the ultimate trick. So that's how it is. The cemetery is a Karakasa Obake's heaven. Poof. What was that just now? Crap. What's wrong? So like I said, why do you keep coming to the cemetery? And somehow we're back to square one. Shoo, this place belongs to me. The heck, I'm not leaving. Are you up to no good? Not at all. What's that over there? Nothing at all. Something's definitely off. This is... So you still found out. You're being so jumpy I thought you were hiding something amazing. Isn't that just a baked sweet potato? Give it back. I was saving it for dinner. Okay. Wait, does that mean you were shooing me out of fear I'd take away your sweet potato? It's baked sweet potato. No one in this world can hold back after laying eyes on one of them. You think I'm that petty, huh? It's just a baked sweet potato. I can make it too. Oh, you're gonna cook one too? Without bringing a sweat, I'm not as petty as you. Come try my baked sweet potatoes if you have the chance. It's a promise. Baked sweet potatoes are my favorite. Don't eat too many. It'll upset your stomach. Oh, so that sound just now was... Go and make some already. Let's run around and do half an hour of just talking. Hello, we bumped into each other a few times now. Does the little sparrow want to become a hermit? No. Oh my, what a pity. How pathetic. A yokai can become a hermit too? Of course, even an oni. As long as you put your heart into it, anyone can become a hermit. Oni, what happens when you become a hermit? You get to be immortal and live a life free of any worries. Free of worries? But I heard that hermits must endlessly train, otherwise their bodies would age rapidly. Instead of suffering like that, I'd rather stay a yokai. So the life of a hermit, sought after by everyone, is just suffering to you? It is what it is. Becoming a hermit is hard and boring. I've met a few hermits that they're always reading these, what's it called, mantras? I don't get it at all. If you could live until the end of time just by reciting some mantras, would you pass up the opportunity? What's the point of having a longer life if you have to spend it all on boring things like that? You'd just be adding more boredom to your life. Why are you staring at me like that? Say, little sparrow, you might have what it takes to become a great hermit. Say what? Would you become my disciple? I can help you, you know. Help me? Help you attain immortality. Rest assured, I know a lot of painless ways. No need. Good grief, it can't hurt to learn more, can it? You don't have to tell me. The ultimate goal in Taoism is to live forever, right? Is that a bad thing? Well, I guess not. Of course not. For an average person, becoming a hermit is a long and treacherous journey. But as a hermit who can pass through walls, creating shortcuts is a breeze for me. The shortcut to becoming a hermit is simple. Just do what I say and go to sleep. When the time is right, wake up and you'll be able to become a hermit. What kind of wicked sorceress are you? It's wicked hermit, get it right? In any case, it doesn't sound all that reliable. There's more than one type of hermit. The Muslim spirit has also resurrected with this method, you see. May I present the Shikai-sen? By saying to me, Miss Miko? Wasn't she asleep for 1,000 years? Time flies when you're asleep. No, me and Kyoko promised we'd then just become Shikai-sen together. But Kyoko's a Buddhist disciple. Can't find something more pretentious than that. Just have to give her a little whisper and she'll convert in a heartbeat. Kyoko would never do that. Oh dear, did that strike a nerve? I never wanted to become a hermit in the first place. I'd rather spend my time researching new dishes instead of wasting it on meaningless talks about immortality. Ha ha! The temptation of immortality lost to a mere dish? How interesting. So like I said, we aren't on the same wavelength at all. Come now. You don't need to treat me as the enemy. New dishes are what you desired. I can help you with that as well. Huh? Do you have honey and some spare chestnuts? Well, I do. Mind bringing them over? I'll teach you a little culinary magic trick. Then I'll be right back. What happens if you don't have any chestnuts? Does she say she doesn't have them? Culinary magic trick. You came back after all. You aren't messing with me, are you? Would I do that? Watch closely now. Oh, directly roasting the chestnuts and honey. This is a very simple dish. The chestnut's mild and rich flavor can effectively balance out the external sweetness. Try one. It's true, a honey-coated chestnut does have more flavor to it. If you train under me, I can teach you many more dishes. I'll think about it. Hello, angry ghost. Good timing, Miss Tojiko. Is something the matter? Seems you're still pretty terrified of me as a vengeful spirit. It's fine, you can go. Yes? No, it's fine. Just tell me what you want. What a bashful little sparrow. You see, there's this favor I'd like to ask of you. A vengeful spirit asking a favor from a yokai. It's because the place in question is sensitive to folks like us. I don't know anyone else to ask. So what is this favor? I buried some sweet potatoes in the cemetery at the yokai temple, but now an umbrella yokai has taken over that spot. Our feud with Buddhism goes back thousands of years. I don't want to make trouble for the crown prince just for some sweet potatoes, but I'm really craving them. Why? Why would you bury sweet potatoes in a cemetery? Do people from ancient times have no common sense? The Bollies hadn't made that place their cemetery yet when I buried them. If we go by order of arrival, I'm the one whom that place belongs to. What does that mean? Beneath that yokai temple lies a giant structure, the Hall of Dreams Great Mausoleum. That cemetery was originally the entrance to the Great Mausoleum. Why did you build the mausoleum underground? We didn't build it underground. This happened 1400 years ago. After the Crown Prince became a Shikai-sen, she slept in the Great Mausoleum waiting to be revived. But unexpectedly, Buddhism dominated the country for more than 1,000 years. Monks used the power of Buddhism to keep the Great Master sealed, denying the Crown Prince her resurrection. And so I think she could do was sleep. That's quite a long nap. Afterwards, as time passed, people started to spread vile rumors like the Crown Prince's existence and achievements were all made up. Achievements. Spelling error. But that was precisely what we wanted. The Crown Prince seized the opportunity to move the Great Mausoleum to Gensokyo. In other words, you were already in Gensokyo before the Youkai Temple, or Myoran Temple, was built? Correct, there wasn't a single temple in Gensokyo back then. Unsealed, the Crown Prince could revive in Gensokyo at any time, but just before the event of her resurrection, that demonic priestess built her temple right on top of the Great Mausoleum. That does sound like too big of a coincidence. After the Crown Prince was revived, she moved this place, which had been inside the Great Mausoleum, to her own world of Senkai. Divine Spirit Mausoleum was rebuilt, but the Great Mausoleum still retains the entrance to it. So that's why there's a cave leading to Senkai in the temple cemetery. Now I get it. As it is, hey, why are you just digging for information? You helping or not? Help with what? Help me retrieve the sweet potatoes buried at the Youkai Temple cemetery. Remember, that's a piece of cake. So, I'll be get them right now. Splendid. I'll share with you some of the candied sweet potatoes I made when you get back. Awesome. Sweet potatoes. That was quick. Let me see. Oh, these aren't the sweet potatoes I buried. That's not it? Well, that's fine. Maybe I just remembered wrongly. Thanks anyways. Wait a moment. I'll teach you some of the candied sweet potatoes when they're done. You're welcome. Canned sweet potatoes are good stuff. I'll sell some in my shop too. That would be great. Senkai doesn't have any suitable place to plant sweet potatoes. I was actually racking my brains over it. Then you're welcome to come to my Izakaya anytime. Sure thing. Candied sweet potato sounds awesome. Idiot spotted. You're yours. Barriers, Shikigami, calculators. What are you doing, Miss Futo? I'm learning about the modern world. The modern world? The Crown Prince says that I am too disconnected from modern times. To better integrate with such environments, it is imperative I study the common knowledge of Gensokyo. I see. Did you know there's a school in the human village? You should be able to study there. I did go there, but I was kicked out. It pains me to say, but were you kicked out for being too slow to keep up with the other children? Nay, it was manageable, something of that level, albeit barely. Why would they kick you out then? To speak the truth, I was quite welcome there. I hath made friends with the children very quickly. Good for you. After befriending them, I hath brought them to start some fires, and... Wait. Did you skip something? Why are you suddenly starting fires? Every scholar dreams of burning down their place of study. It's just common sense, is it not? Huh? Really? For most such thoughts remain only in fantasy, yet as one skilled in the arts of fire. No matter how you put it, starting fires with children is a bit... If thou hast a hobby thee like, thou wouldst want to share it with friends, correct? Such common sense is timeless, I believe. Well, I guess that's true. Therefore, I lit the smallest of flames at the school that day, yet I was discovered. Kane Sense is a very generous teacher as long as it is something serious. The consequence shouldn't be dire, but it wasn't a full moon night. 'Twas indeed a full moon night. To think that on such an alert night she wouldst be grading papers within the school. Huh? What's wrong with that? Couldst thou imagine enraged half-beasts dashing through the flames? Such a macabre sight, the children were all terrified. So what happened after that? Nightmares and sleepless nights plagued the children for many moons. Their parentals complained to even the Crown Prince. I understood not, 'tis not me who scared the children. I mean, you're blaming Kane Sense now? In short, the Crown Prince saith I lack common sense and further stays with humans would upset the reputation of hermits. Thereafter I was called back. Oh, Miss Miko doesn't have it easy either. Nor I must rely on self-learning now. Even as I wade through the river between past and present, the common sense against Okyo is entirely another beast. Don't look down, I know. Since you've been so hardworking, why don't I treat you to something tasty? Very well, allow me to thank thee in advance. Strength boosting. How much stuff do I have to craft? 1 strength boosting. 3 strength boosting. 2 hot. Doesn't Parsee soup have strength boosting and hot? Yes. Make many of them. Give many of them. Guess we're going around doing deliveries. Results, are these dishes any good? It feels as if strength is pouring out from my heart. This is enough for me to finish the remaining work. That's great, finish it and go get some rest. Yes. Finished. Good job. How unbelievable to think there would be something capable of making one burst with strength. If only pudding could have the same effect. Well, it's not impossible. So you'd have an idea how quick I admire that just a bit. The energy pudding? Is it especially made for me? Hey, don't read my mind if you're so tired. You'll ruin the surprise. No, look forward to it very much. Thank you. Then once I'm done, I'll make sure you come try it. Naturally, hopefully it lives up to the hype. Hype? You too, wow, you bought so many ingredients. I'm afraid you won't be successful. It doesn't hurt to be more prepared. Why don't you believe in me? I can't say you're wrong, though. It's called understanding. We're both bird brains, after all. That's really kind of you. Eat first. You can show me how to grow when you're done. Okay. Now I can make instant death. Use all my money going back and forth. That's okay, I have plenty. Such a dish fills me with motivation. Now you can pull yourself together and work hard, but as a Taoist, surely there are dishes better fitting. A dish fit for a Taoist? Indeed, there doth exist a Taoist master with the surname Q. He lived a life of solitude. of solitary in the mountains. They say he wore pine flowers and ate pine nuts, drank pine breezes beside pine creeks. Pine what? If immense Master Q hath a life of hardship, subsisting only on pine nuts, kept company only by wind and trees. Only pine nuts? That sounds so sad, that wouldn't make a good dish at all. Nay. That name, Bankao Gangmu, states long-term consumption of pine nuts betters one's lifespan. Hence we Taoists believe it to be a much beneficial health supplement. In days of yore, Taoist priests would prepare for fasting with such nutritious nuts. So you get some nuts in your mouth? Since it is simple since is that good, let me try making some simple dishes with it too. Good, if thou work comest to fruition, it shall surely save our disciples much work. Pine nut cake. Alright, I have lots of quests for people to try shit. Head over here as well. No Mako's out yet. No Tewi out yet. Along with the Moon Princess, offering to the Moon Princess. Oh, there she is. Does Mini really make one more lucky? Who knows? After opening my Izakaya here, I seem to run into you a lot, both in my Izakaya and elsewhere. But I feel even unluckier now. I was thinking maybe it's better if I don't ever see you again. That's so rude. You should thank me just for the fact that none of your guests were eaten by yokai around here. It's true that my guests never get lost. That's right. Can you really make someone else more lucky? Who cares right now? I'm hungry. Go make me something delicious. Why should I? In exchange, I'll give you a secret rabbit recipe. How does that sound? Secret rabbit recipe? That's right. Top secret. Giving you this just over a simple meal. Boss lady, you owe me one. Thank you. What is it? Just hold on a moment. Let me write it down. Thank you. Like that. That's so fast. Looks like a simple recipe. Let me see. I want to try some regional specialty cuisines. That shouldn't be a problem, right? I got it. Just give me a moment. Please hurry. Misanaba, all the rabbits here are called Inaba. Well, we already know each other well, so you don't have to be so weird about it. I know why you're here. You want to open a branch here, right? Miss Reimu told me, yeah, it's a good thing. I don't mind at all. Thank you very much. I'm so embarrassed that my partner and I second-guessed you before. Huh? Y'all didn't say anything bad behind my back, did ya? Fine, tell you the truth. Before we came, we were thinking that you'd definitely extort a hefty permit fee and what's not. So you've already got the permit fee ready? Hey now, don't worry. The Miko specifically told me that I wasn't allowed to ask y'all for money. However, if you're willing to give the money to me, well, that's a different story. That's a different matter, right? I don't want to. Then forget about it. What? Nothing. It's nothing. Did you think I was going to force you? I'm not that sort of person. Sorry. Anyway, it's your loss. My loss, you're trying to scam me again, aren't you? You know, I'm not called the Lucky White Rabbit for nothing, you see. It's because I have the ability to make people lucky. I doubt it. Nothing good ever happens every time I see you. Hey, now, don't say that. Who knows? Maybe you've avoided something worse because of me? You can literally say that about anything. Really, but those humans love me. Many of them come to the bamboo forest and try to find me on purpose. Come to the bamboo forest? Isn't that dangerous? Yeah, it sure is. After all, this is the bamboo forest of the lost where even fairies can get lost. Not much plenty of dangerous yokai live here. And those humans, those who met me, were all able to leave the bamboo forest safely without a single scratch. Can you really make people luckier? Then still believe in a thing makes it happen. I still don't believe you. If your customers start disappearing, your store will soon follow, am I right? That does sound a bit. Do you need me to share some luck with you? How? Oh, I don't believe it. Just asking for a friend. The desire to choose something, be lucky or happy are all essentially the same. Just like a New Year's wish, you have to at least donate money and say a prayer, right? In the end, it's still about money. I didn't ask for it. It's up to you if you want to give it or not. Not like I care. Money itself is worthless after all. You can't bring it with you into the afterlife. If giving up a little bit can make everyone happy and safe, then it's pretty worth it, don't you think? Then how much should I give up? That'll have to depend on how sincere you are. Just a friendly reminder, the more sincere one is, the better the luck. Well then, I just remember that you have a lot of customers, right? If you want to protect all of them, then you'll have to be pretty sincere. Fine, take it. Thank you. You and your customers will surely be lucky. I'm not sure about my guests, but I'm sure I'm not lucky at all. But at least I got the operation permit. Next, I need to get another loan from the Yakumo family to cover the construction cost. Hang on, didn't they already return that money? Am I doing things out of order? Alright, I think the other guests are, what, Moko and the Guya? Who should not be out yet. Could have saved my time by going there first, because I did have one extra slot of crafting that I could have done. Alright, something with specialty. Misery cheese sticks. Can you give me the recipe now? Of course, here. Thank you. Let's see. Mochi, that's it? It's mochi. Pretty impressive, right? What kind of a secret recipe is this? Ordinary mochi? You know, you're really ignorant. Mochi made by us rabbits is drastically different from mochi elsewhere. Really? I'll take it back if you don't want it. Hey, I want it. I want it. That's more like it. I'll have to invite some people. Use like 5,000 yen just traveling around. It's like I finally made it to the end of the day. Oh, I forgot to go to the castle. Shining Needle Castle. Those are still rank 1. I guess we'll go over here. What kind of new recipes did I get? Mochi, pine nut cake. Instant death, energy pudding. There's a bunch of potatoes, chestnuts, potatoes, biscuits, cotton candy. We're still selling Western shit. Let's hope we get some special guest grinding here. Still wearing pajamas. Random 14 yen tip. Slowly run out of ingredients for the trend popular stuff. Instantly eaten, gone. Hi Yugi. Beef Wellington. Long time to make. Go to the call. Guess add this on. Maybe make it a large portion. She wants high alcohol. Get rid of the tango. Taste the eggs. Actually, that's not a very good, like, for the cost. There's your egg. There's your soup. Vegetable chowder. Yugi didn't stick around long. And Oku appears. Please let me craft super fast. We get one of her tags on her drink. Too bad Oku's buff doesn't work on frying pan. So I'm gonna keep Oku around for a buff. Pachi shows up. Narumi shows up. Pachi always wants this. A liquor drink. Oku have to try something specific. Instant death. Specialty. Already at halftime. See, Wagyu. Puffer fish. Premium tuna. What else would it need? Truffle. Is it a specialty? Yes. Alright, I guess I'll cook for Oku. Alright, what's going on? Meat, mountain delicate. No, meat. Meat, strength boosting. Greasy. Make it salty as well. Alright, you need this and a meat drink. You don't like expensive though. You need this. Tips. Get that Oku buff. And Odin appears. And that's what adds the hot tag. Well, I guess this is already hot. Insta-cook. Get Utsuho buff. Can feed you guys instantly. Utsuho left quickly. Insta-crafting is nice. Everybody should request the Insta-craft station stuff. Happy pussy. I want fresh. Add that for fresh. No lineup. Not many love points. Slow night. Hi Satori. Suddenly Wellington. Expensive food. And Instacraft food. Time's running out. I want some of that fish. I'm just keeping the same thing. Time's up. There you go. Stimulating. You want some coffee? You guys have the patience. You're fine. Man, I'll use thing for a lot. Which is useful. Stimulating drink. Affogato. Life needs to be sweet. Isn't what we're gonna give you sweet? Doesn't offer cover a lot of her tags. Strength boosting. Sweet and small portion. Pretty easy to craft too. Also crafts instantly. Mushrooms. Strength boosting. Same thing. Have some tea. Odin's all done. Fucking Alice card! Suddenly overtime. I feel like Scarlet Tea is a good one for you. Ma ingredients. So much mousse. I guess this makes up for the slow night. My hyper mode's running out. Quick toss it. You being patient there, Satori? Kick her out. There you go. Oh, I guess that's not what she wanted. Wasn't paying attention to her tags. Alright, see ya. Fucking over hour-long episode for the one day. I hear that you're opening up a new branch in the bamboo forest. You heard about it already? You guys are gonna need me, aren't you? We're indeed going to find you in a bit. Well, I'm saving you a trip. So you've got the debt contract ready, right? 20,000. Of course, your feather print right here, be like before. Wait, stop right there. I want to say this for quite a while now. It's the exact same Izakaya. Why is it getting more and more expensive each and every time? Inflation? That's it, right? See, this girl doesn't ask questions, and that's why she's the boss. I don't like you poking around like that. That's why you're just a part-timer. Huh, that doesn't mean much coming from you, Lone Shark. Just pack your things and get out of my face. Anyway, I got what I came for, so I won't bother you two anymore. Thank you for your business. Take care. Still made a profit, even though I spent that much money running around doing shit. Alright, new Izakaya. Bamboo Forest of the Lost branch expansion. Popular Night Sparrow Izakaya is rising, but the selection of locations has become even stronger. This time, the Night Sparrow chose to open her Izakaya in the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. What could her intentions behind this be? Let me upgrade beforehand, please. Something I need help with. Open a branch at Myoden Temple. Can I ask you to help expand it? Did Kyoko build some bridges for you? No, it was actually Miss Mummies, though. When did you get involved with Teneku's boss? I honestly said Teneku's are all two-faced villains. Don't say I didn't warn you when she swallows you whole. Don't scare me like that. Haha. He did it on purpose. So are you helping or not? Alright, opening more branches isn't anything bad for us either. Thanks, I'm counting on you again. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you want this time? I heard Myoden Temple specialty beverage has been making the rounds. I want my cats to want to try it too. You want to try the mango pomelo sago, right? No problem, consider it done. Not me, the cats. Just something I need your help with. I want to branch in Divine Spear of my own. Can I ask you to help me expand it? You want to branch all the way in Senkai, huh? So you're saying a branch in heaven isn't entirely out of the question? You're only able to open branches all over against because of all my contribution. Of course, I won't forget how much you've helped me. Yes, that's more like it. So can I count on you again? I don't work for free, you know. What do you want this time? I heard Senkai's pine nuts can promote longevity, so why don't you cook up something with it? No problem, I'll get it ready ASAP. Oh, just those two locations? I'm opening tiny bamboo cart. 3 hot spicy. I mean, I have those. Mushroom mains tip-tap pot. There it is. Pine nut cakes too. Again, the expansion's done. To think anyway, so per promise to expand Izakaya. How sweet, it's just as sweet as rumors claim. The cats told me that. As per agreement, I'll renovate your shop. This is a dish that extends your lifespan. Not exactly a cat's cup of tea. As per agreement, I'll renovate your shop. Alright, renovations. I'm gonna have a Tewi showing up, aren't I? Froggy coins! Only did you sneak out to play on the surface? How'd you know? Kyoko said you'd always sneak into the cemetery of Myoden Temple, though she doesn't know what you're doing there. Pretty strict surveillance, huh? You aren't thinking of stealing corpses there, are you? There wasn't a need to steal. Those corpses are just lying there in the cemetery. Why can't I have them? Of course you can't have them. Why not? Is there any use for the corpses? Well, since they've been neatly buried in a cemetery, that means their friends and family want to pay respects every once in a while, right? You don't need someone's corpse to pay respects, do you? I mean, it's like giving them a place to rest. The dead have no soul. A body without a soul is just a decoration. Some humans in the outside world even donate their body parts for others to use, like their heart, lungs, cornea, stuff like that. Hey, someone can use your heart? Shocking, right? Medicine in the outside world is remarkable. How do you have knowledge of the outside world? Have you been there? No, I heard it from the Youkai sage from the surface. She occasionally comes to discuss things with Satori-sama. Discuss things? Wasn't it agreed that both sides wouldn't interfere with each other? That's indeed how it was in the past. Living humans and yokai from the surface will absolutely never come down here. In the world, yokai also abide by this and never go to the surface. But yokai who travel between the two worlds aren't unheard of either. Like me, for example. I don't recall encountering any obstacles. Ever since that human shrine maiden came to the underworld, people realized that the surface had already changed. Some of them couldn't bear it, so some more and more yokai started secretly going to the surface. But nowadays, the underworld's yokai also know to reel it in. People on the surface gained an interest in the underworld as well after meeting the underworld's yokai. We've had no shortage of brave souls venturing into the underworld. So the agreement was that has become less effective as time went on. No wonder even the Tengu's newspaper has articles about the underworld ceremonies. Came down here because you saw that, right? Yeah, I want to participate in the bizarre cooking competition. Rest assured, I've already signed you up. Just focus on polishing your skills for now. Obviously, I want to ignore cooking, but I still don't understand the meaning behind bizarre cooking. I want to gain even a better understanding of the underworld's yokai, the underworld's culture. Maybe I'll understand once I've gotten close with everyone. That sounds weird, but oh well. I wish you success in leaping the dragon gate. The dragon what? Why would I want to leap over a gate? It's from a legend saying a carp that jumps over the dragon gate will become a dragon. Basically, I'm wishing you luck in bringing your cooking to even greater heights. So that's how it is. Thanks. I heard that skilled chefs would turn various myths and legends into dishes. Sounds kind of interesting. Have you ever tried it? I actually have. Kane-sensei taught me one before. Which legend is it? We can't talk about it without tasting it. I'll bring some for the next time. Cuisine with history. Bring scholars, Ginkgo. You thought that it was the energy pudding helpful? Shiny! Quite, I can hardly separate from it. Well, I increased the sourness to achieve that effect, so it's not good for your gums. Make sure to wash your mouth after eating it. Understood. Could you please keep the image of my mouth filled with ulcers out of your mind? Okay. Miss Sophie, a while ago you said you read my memories. Are you able to read everything that's happened in my life? If not even you yourself remember an event, there is nothing I can do to read it. Is that so? So, what a shame. You lost something a while ago and you cannot find it anywhere. Then you even forgot what you lost in the first place, so you would like me to help you remember? You read this far, can't you help me locate the item as well? No, and that is not what mind reading should be used for. I'm not your lost and found. Miss Sophie, guess what's on my mind? Come on, guess. If I don't think of anything, Miss Satori won't be able to read my mind. You should know even that's futile. Nothing gets past your third eye, huh? I'm here to give feedback about the instant death. If I had to give it a score out of 100, I'd give it a 999. You've completely mastered it. That's an outrageous score, but thank you. This is really popular in the underworld. There's no yokai that could walk away from the name instant death. What an overwhelming desire to win. For a deity to live inside a yokai, isn't that kind of like a mobile shrine? I'm a mobile shrine. Maybe you could even try collecting faith. Quick, try worshipping me. Lord Yatagarasu, please watch over my business. May it be as successful as the sun is hot. No, you should say Lord Oku. I'm praying to the god. Who would pray to its carrier? Why are there crows perched on the sun? I'm jealous. What are the sparrow gods doing? Maybe they're blessing the spar columns? Spare columns. Switch drop. What's going on way up here? Not another step. Oh, you're stepping on our turf. Outsiders aren't allowed here. I'm sorry, I must have missed the sign. Bah, bird brain. If you want to pass, you better give us protection money. These roads are gonna cost you. Oh, I'll go home then. No going back, Chirp. You're past the point of no return. What? Cash, Chirp, cough it up or you're not going home. I'm sorry, how much do you want? How much do we ask for? Ain't got a clue. This has never worked before. The boss went out of her way to get us on the news, but this isn't a place humans can reach. Yokai, well, you don't see weak ones like her often. That's seeing this way you're dressed, you can easily forward 2,000 yen? That's daylight robbery. Wait, this is a robbery. Wouldn't go calling it that. Boss said that what we're doing here is completely legal. Who's the boss? Our boss is... Oi, ain't that the boss? Boss, some idiot actually took the bait. What I say, good things come to those who wait. Oh well, a sparrow does, if nothing else. I don't have any money. I mean, I kind of do. No cash? You dare enter my castle with no cash? How about I tie you up and throw you out? But I thought this was the Inchling's castle. What's hers is mine. Alright, we're having cooked sparrow tonight. Please no. Boss is Sparrow. Yeah, she's the owner of Mystias Izakaya. I ate at her place once, back on the Youkai Trail. I ate there too before I joined the gang. Huh? She's the Mystia? No wonder she looks so familiar. What, going soft just because she runs Izakaya? Step-up capitalists like her are the ones we need to overthrow first and foremost. Overthrow? What the heck are you guys up to? Also, shouldn't I be in the middle class? Good question. We are the revolution. We'll overturn everything and turn Gensoku upside down. No longer will Gensoku be ruled by the strong. We'll turn this place to a place where the weak have the most power. You're robbing the weak right now. To make our dreams a reality, some sacrifices are inevitable. I don't want to be sacrificed. I have an idea, boss. Speak. We keep losing members. Some get sick of it, some get homesick. The heart of Mystias Izakaya's friendship, so I'm sure the others will be less homesick if we have her open a shop here. Yeah, boss, this joint's virtually deserted, you know? We're not just struggling to take care of ourselves. We gotta babysit that inchling, too. Yeah, man, wouldn't be in a gang if we knew how to take care of ourselves. Boss, have the sparrow stay. It'll be good for morale. Well, on account of everyone, you shall stay and open a shop. I refuse. As one of the weak, you're with us. A bit of fame and you forget the oppression us weak yokai had to suffer through? The injustice, the oppression, the pain, have you forgotten? Have you forgotten how they abused us weaklings devoid of strength? Is that how it is? It seems you have forgotten. Those who abandon their comrades for the enemy are worse than the enemy themselves. But I didn't. Stay here and open a shop, Chirp. We haven't had a proper meal in ages. Yeah, once or twice, just let us have a taste of home. If you agree, we can even help you set up a shop. Nothing else to do anyhow. With the whole gang united, we'll have it wrapped up in no time. Yeah, just say yes and we'll do anything you ask. Well, if I just have to come by occasionally. Great boss said great boss, she said yes. You're not strictly popular in the revolutionary army. You have the potential to be my adjutant. Want to join us and turn the world on its head? That I really have to say no to. No matter, plenty of time to change your mind. Sorry for being rough, Chirp. I'll make up for it. Long live the revolution! Love points. We have plenty of time. I'll change your mind and have you willing to join a revolutionary army. Then we'll turn the world on its head. We have plenty of time. Oh, you only have one chat. I thought I could ride a motorcycle, so I joined the boss, but the castle's the right mess. Where on earth do I find a place to ride? Just making a mess out of this place? Rule-abiding toy soldier. I can feel it. There's not much magic left in my body. Heard that the toys have already gotten new lives thanks to a powerful person, but I'm going to pass on that. Why? I never thought about the future before. Maybe a toy should just be a toy. Wolf spotted. Ugh, after all that work climbing up here, I can't believe it. You can't trust a single word that Tengu write in their newspaper. Are you here because of the newspapers too? Another person was tricked into coming here? Hey, I know there's something fishy going on. 9 times out of 10, these attractions are just tourist traps. I prefer the bamboo forest piece. Of course, the Lost is a famous tourist attraction against Tokyo, although you'd get lost most of the time. If we ever come across each other in the bamboo forest, I don't mind showing you the way, provided it's not a full moon night. Thanks, that'd be a great help. It's nice to see a friendly face around here. Alright, it's about time I go back. You should leave too. But I promised that I'd open a shop here. What? I'm not too optimistic about it, but if you don't mind, maybe you could come visit every now and then? Man, that's horrible. Don't worry, I promise I'll give you my support. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Well, I'm going home. Drop by the bamboo forest sometime. Okay, safe travels. Kagero Imaizumi will now appear in Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Werewolf of the Bamboo Forest. Tiny person found. I'm an inch that's going to leave behind a heroic legend. I thought those gangsters already took over the entire castle. There's inchlings here after all. There's been a lot of yokai in the castle. Did something happen? The Tengu's new page says Shining Needle Castle is open to visitors and that anyone of any race is welcome to visit. Say what? I haven't heard of this, and I'm the castle's owner. Only one person would be bold enough to go behind my back and turn Shining Needle Castle into a tourist attraction. I see, it seems she hasn't given up. Right? Why are you talking to yourself all of a sudden? Oh well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Why don't you like living in an upside-down castle? Isn't it a hassle? Who said we liked it, huh? You don't? Why did you turn the castle upside down then? It's a long story. Oh no, we didn't turn the castle upside down. Well, living in an upside-down castle is a hassle, but it sure is a sight to behold. Fucking punks. You can buy lamprey? Nice. This side up. There's so much DLC immediately available. Gonna cost 100 to go here. Can I just, if I want to take short, can I just go to the Shining Needle Castle and go anywhere from there? Miss Emily, how do you like my Buddha jumps over the wall? The dish is absolutely worth it was taught. I didn't know that something so delicious could exist in this world. I heard that the dish got its name from a rumor. Supposing a monk close to enlightenment will be willing to give up on Buddhahood and climb over a wall to eat it. I really give it a mile when trying to make the dish. See, if you don't leave the forest, you'll never get to enjoy that dish. I'll seriously consider it. Miss Emily, you have really long hair. It must definitely take you a very long time brushing it every day. No, I almost never untie my braids, so I don't need to brush them at all. That's absolutely terrible. Originally there's nothing, so where does dust exist? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not myself, I don't have myself in me, so how could I have dust on me? Cut that out, I see through your lies, you're just lazy. Is it really true that King of Dezang promised the Buddha that until the hells are empty of suffering beings, he will not become the Buddha? And that he will attain Buddhahood only when all sentient beings are saved? Of course, he must be really merciful. Do you as a yokai understand Buddha's mercy? Back then, maybe not. However, the more I deal with humans, the more regretful I am. What are you regretting about? A human's life is too short. They age too quickly and could die prematurely due to illness or accidents. They don't have that many chances to happily die in my Izakaya. I feel kind of bad that I couldn't do more to help them. You know, make them happy or something like that. With a mindset like that, you might actually have the potential to be a Buddha one day. Living like a yokai gives me way more freedom than living as a Buddha. So I go to the bamboo forest for 300. Or go up here for 100. And then down here for 100. Alright, where's the werewolf at? Is she hanging around here, or do I have to actually... Oh, there she is. Hello, Miss Kagero. You really came, so what do you think? Doesn't pale in comparison to the Inkling's castle, huh? Two months are both pretty similar. How so? Well, you start to get dizzy if you spend too much time in them. The castle is due to how it's been arranged. The forest is likely due to the rapid growth of bamboo. That's not a bad thing. Bamboo that regrows quickly can be used for many things, like houses and furniture, and tools too. Check this out. I had some time to kill, so I fashioned a fishing rod out of bamboo. You're really good at this. Not really. That was mainly for practice. It's very crude. It was a complete failure, really. No, it's not. I think it's really rather nice. If you don't want it anymore, can I keep it? If you like it, I can make a new one for you. There's no need. I think it's a pretty great fishing rod. Alright then, if you're really fine with it, you can go ahead and have that fishing rod. Thanks. I'll make good use of it, I promise. Ordinary fishing rod. Well, I gotta go home anyways. Fishing rod. Fishing spots will appear in various places once activated in the basement's display cabinet. Do my purchasing. Alright, Scholar's Ginkgo. Expensive. Your godfathers are expensive. What's this supposed to be? A legend about a saint giving his students ginkgos from the 2 ginkgo trees that grew in his yard? I don't really remember. The legend as this doesn't come across as very interesting. Compared to the carp leaping the dragon gate, the taste is way off. How can a story even have taste? If you can make a dish based on that mundane legend, you can make one based on the carp legend, right? Come on, make it. I really want to taste something like that. Alright, please stop shaking me, I'll give it a shot. Dragon carp. Alright, final thing is make my slaves work. And slaves are immediately done. Materials. Alright, gotta open here, and it's... Well, I mean, at least it's a cabin. Sell these all day. These. Keep selling that risotto. 6 tables. New Izakaya, new location. I can't wait. You're so optimistic. We just lost all our hard-earned money. Did we, though? Still, we're in debt again. This continues. How are we going to hold the concert? There's always a solution. You can't just say that. It's not like you haven't been dealt with that. evil capitalist rabbit before, so how did you get yourself scammed again? It's unclear if I haven't been scammed yet. You can't possibly actually believe her. Just let it go, we'll definitely get the money back. Fine, no use crying over spilled milk at this point. Hurry up and open the Izakaya. We've got to start earning money as soon as possible. On it. I mean, didn't Lame come by and give me the money back? Throw buff for doing nothing. Need more people to stop by. Asshole spotted. Alright, what do you want? Sweetness? Mochi is just sticky rice. It's like small portion, sweet. Add ice, make it refreshing. No alcohol. Fruity sweet is covered all by this. Alright, there's your mochi. Small portion. This is a pretty small portion, right? Make it refreshing. Odin, he wants something. Dragon carp. Is it strange? No, but you're getting it anyways. Want something refreshing? This is pretty refreshing. Giving lemonade to children, even though she's several thousand years old. There you go. Here's the thing you wanted to try. Oh, it is. I guess it did match her tags. I wasn't paying attention. Does that have strange on it somewhere? You want something dreamy? Here you go, Odin. Sweet dish. Don't you like that sweet, dreamy aquatic? You like that ice cream stuff, right? This. What do I have that's dry? That's pretty dry. No, fucking A, Sen. No, screw you. Like, rip your budget. Chillable drink. Narumi's just be hanging out. Need you to hurry through your budgets. Aquatic. Same as usual. Toss buff. The lineup is starting. You need some culture in your life. Give you different things. Suddenly tips. Tips! Making room for other people. Man, you're eating a lot. I guess I didn't need to manually craft that, huh? This is pretty common for Narumi, especially when I get her love points up. Let's move people along, see if we can get Shio inside here. The lineup begins. No Oku to make things super fast. Super hot. Come on, make room for that, the red-haired person there. Thank you. They're gonna want some power soup, I'm sure. You want your stinky tofu? Mountain delicacy. Yep, that's your regular. With a Tengu Tango. Potato. You have some no alcohol goodness. Satori appears. Let's get you going. Get some party time. Excellent. Suddenly spell cards. You guys are all gonna leave. Bye, guys. Alright, I want an expensive dish. But you can make just through this. Many notes. Long note. Let's see, you want sweet. You want mid-alcohol. You want bitter. She likes bitter, stimulating, and no alcohol, I believe. So, this one covers just about like everything for her. Life needs to be a little more sweet. Normal guests are getting completed. Give you guys your regular drink. Affogato for you. Tengu Tango for you. Keeping it cultured. Miso soup for you. This is so Chinese. Giving you all the lemonade. Is this home cooked? No? Make it home cooked. It's spell card time. Narumi's a very cultured individual. LOL. Increased duration of buffs. Now Sasuke's asking for dreamy. That's not dreamy. Now it is though. It suddenly tips. You're eating a lot, I appreciate that. You're eating a lot too, I also appreciate that. Suddenly it gives me back my beverage. You guys can continue to eat more, huh? This is sweet and bitter. Oh, you're all done. You're not done though. She'll make some stay for a long time. Party time. Give an Odin buff. So many love points. Alright, you're done. So if that doesn't get you to the next level. Also, thanks for all that money. Tips! Still want more, huh? My lemon supply. I have to get back to work soon. But you have like 800 energy puddings. This just gives you a random spell card. Are you ordering any more? Nope, you're all done. How many love points did that get for Satori? Is that all the way to the next level? I feel like that was all the way to the next level. Yeah, it was. How about Narumi? Yeah, that takes a lot to get from 4 to 5. Suffering losses because of tasks. New Izakaya available. Bamboo Force the Lost Branch expansion. Bruce Moon Rabbit in the Bamboo Force the Lost finds Japanese food boring, hopes that an experienced chef can correct her fallacy. A westernized Youkai Rabbit in the Bamboo Force the Lost is looking for someone to assist the case. Any experienced detectives should go and discuss. Alright, what am I doing for this expansion? Japanese wonderful. Nothing. Although in the next few days, if you call Ringo up, you start turning these in. She sells the lunar dongles. Need more honey. Plums add a small portion to things, which is kind of interesting. Your godfathers are expensive. Slaves at work. Tewi security. Froggies. I'm here to get feedback for the Dragon Carp. I somehow managed to get it done, and it really took a lot of effort. I hope you aren't disappointed. How could I be disappointed? It shocked me to the very core. The outside looks like a leaping carp. The inside reveals sparkling treasure. No cat would be able to resist. I have reason to suspect you're trying to capture all the world's cats. That's quite the stretch. I'm just glad that you like it. I'll make more for you in the future. Awesome, having a friend who's a chef is great. You ever hear about corpses frequently being buried under cherry blossoms? Are they? It's a necessary step to ensure that the cherry blossom blooms even more beautifully. In other words, those corpses are all buried under the trees. When flesh returns to the earth, do you know what happens to the soul left behind? Slowly, it sinks underground, and then it crystallizes, turning into a stone cherry, bringing the underworld a sight of falling cherry blossoms. Corpse turning into a cherry blossom. How unbelievable. I'd like to see it as well, given the chance. But if you want to watch cherry blossoms, a large amount of humans would need to die at the same time. I've heard it takes something like a war or a plague. Oh, forget it then. Have you seen Oku? Isn't she standing guard in the front of the forbidden area? She went back already? Cool. Is something the matter? That girl can't stand the loneliness, so on the rare occasion she goes out around making trouble. I can't rest easy if I don't know where she is. You're just like her guardian. Lady, I heard you have a sister? You saw Koishi? Kind of. I've never seen her before, so I'm asking you, does she not live here? She loves to run around. She would return eventually. She always does. You two are like polar opposites. Do you talk when you're with Miss Koishi, or do you just communicate telepathically? My sister Koishi is suddenly unable to read minds. Did she suffer some kind of accident? No, she closed her heart of her own free will. Huh? She completely gave up her thoughts. Her own head is now an empty abyss. As such, she can no longer see into people's hearts. Why would she do that? Perhaps she despised her ability, or perhaps she wishes to not be despised by others. As someone who has ceased all thoughts, even I cannot read her heart. Since it's your choice, maybe she's more happy this way? You don't have to worry. As such, unable to read minds like a knife without an edge or a dish without seasoning. Even her existence is thin now. As she wanders the surface, the people able to see her are few and far between. What's the point of all this? I do not understand. By that you mean people can't even see her even if she stands right in front of them? She can be seen occasionally. Those with weak souls can see her as well, mostly young kids. However, recently the amount of people who have seen her seem to have increased. I suppose that strange mask she picked up worked its magic. Isn't that great? If no one can see her, she would be really lonely. The mask's magic will disappear eventually. When it does, she will turn to being an unnoticed pebble on the side of the road. Running away will only make her even more lonely. You think she closed her third eye as a form of escapism? She had no other reason to. Why else would she seal her heart if not because her ability was despised? That is what we call escapism. Well, I'm not sure either. Miss Lizzie sure has a lot of things to worry about. With a sister like her, it would be impossible not to worry. I heard from the pets that she was even recruited by a strange temple. I have my suspicions, but with her heart sealed, she has no way of knowing anything. Could you be referring to the Myoden Temple? You're aware? I see your partner is from the Myoden Temple. If it's Myoden Temple, you can rest easy. Their temple treat yokai very well. Truly, from your memories, that place does tend to take in yokai with nowhere else to go. You still look really worried, though? It is true that not many places on the surface would accept Koishi, but she can be a handful to handle. Moreover, the temple still seems rather... If you're not convinced, why not go take a look yourself? I do wish to pay the temple a visit, but I honestly cannot make the time. And to improve my work efficiency even more, you should take care of yourself as well. Speaking of which, I've already finished all the energy puddings you gave me. Being able to improve my efficiency and my mood at the same time makes it a rarity. Could you please make a few more batches for me? Okay. Energy pudding resupply. Love points. How much more energy pudding do you need? 5. Hello, hey Tewi, how do you like my mochi? Was it authentic? Not bad, I mean it's mochi after all, more or less the same. Well, you told me it was a secret rabbit recipe, huh? I mean, a rabbit didn't make your mochi, a sparrow did. Not sparrow, night sparrow, I mean, guests thought it was fine. I mean, it's fine indeed. What do rabbits do normally? Mostly eat, sleep, and make rice cakes. That's not much. We also conduct espionage and guard Ente, so rabbits do have serious work. I heard you existed even before Auntie was created? That's right, but I remember that Auntie was created thousands of years ago. Hehe. I was there when the insect race was the top dog and when the dragon god was still in Gensokyo. Wow, I didn't even realize. Hehe, do you want to respect me now? I didn't realize that you were a grandma rabbit. I just know how to take care of myself, that's all. Energy pudding. Resupply. The energy pudding is simply wonderful. Not only does it wake me up, it improves my work efficiency too. I'm glad you like, but remember to take a break. If it could be made more pure, I could madly finish all my work in one go. Then I would have time to visit Koichi on the surface. These effects are just temporary. The stronger it is, the higher the drawbacks. It seems that it can be done. Nothing really gets past you, huh? There are too many things I wish to do. I beg of you. Alright, but you absolutely mustn't eat too much. Burnout pudding? The ultimate forbidden dessert with sourness cranked up to the max. It gives you an adrenaline rush. Like a yokai dance for an entire rush, but after the rush you can't help but say, I'm all burnt out. It's got a lot of tags. Oh, hi. I see. Understood. Continue looking into report any new information directly to me. Yes, boss. We've been discovered. What's been discovered? Nothing. Huh. We've no secrets to hide from her. My goal is to overturn Gensokyo to drag those above down from their high horse. And yet to think Gensokyo already has a yokai, one just as weak as I am, that has them under her thumb. What are you talking about? You, of course. Huh? Me? They can simply abduct the chef, and yet those powerful yokai foolishly continue to stand in line, mingling with the weak. 9 times out of 10, you won't even make it to the front, and you even have to put up with the owner occasionally kicking you out. These are all happenings in Mystias Izakaya, are they not? I feel like something's not right here. You don't need to be humble, you've done well. I was right to choose you as my adjutant. I told you I'm not going to be coming here, adjutant. No need to rush. The way I see it, your Izakaya still has room for improvement. If we were to overturn Gensokyo, dragging them down to our level is not enough. I never wanted to overturn Gensokyo. For example, we can introduce separate dining areas and reserve a majority of the seats for normal guests. The high and mighty should eat on the floor. But that's still not enough. The weak shall have priority and are allowed to cut the line however they wish. We must show those impertinent yokai how it feels to be oppressed by those below them. Imagine the look on their faces as we drag them into the mud. I'm ecstatic just thinking about it. I just want an izakaya. Overturning Gensokyo does not happen overnight. We should start with your measly izakaya. Don't just make changes to my izakaya like that. What a bird brain. You still don't understand how great the world will be after my revolution, but I recognize your talent. One day I will have you join me willingly. Ack. I guess I get you guys' love points up. Where did Seija go? I think right for some reason you're over here. Thanks for the fishing rod you gave me. Thanks to you I've been getting into fishing. Have I though? I'm surprised you don't look like the type to sit down and quietly wait for fish. Fishing's a lot quicker than directly catching them. I even catch fish that are apparently from the outside world on occasion. It's pretty interesting. Even fish can get spirited away, it seems. And I was thinking maybe I could fish out treasure or something. Doesn't happen in stories like a silver and a golden fishing rod. I'm pretty sure that was a silver and a golden axe. But it's true that I've heard of a mythical fishing rod that can fish for treasures at the bottom of the sea. I wish I could see it in action. I've only heard stories though. Maybe your wish will come true someday. I'm glad to see you. He got lost again. Yeah, could you show me the way out? Would you mind staying here a bit longer? I'll show you the way out when we get back. The couple are having a bazaar today. I heard that it's all cutting-edge products made from technology from the outside world. They even have hair loss cream. I'm afraid if I'm too late, it'll be sold out. People fight over hair loss cream? You won't get it. I gotta run. Shedding. Don't you think eating is kind of boring? What? I don't think so. If the eating process is more intending, would the food become more delicious as well? Just like rabbits moon-gazing while snacking on dongos. The moon adds spirit to those dongos. I can kind of understand. It's just like singing while cooking. Speaking of that, I believe I've seen a very entertaining edition of one of the books that Scarlet Devil mentioned before. Please, you have to tell me. Flowing noodles. You put noodles on a water slide made out of bamboo. Diners need to aim for the noodles and have good dexterity to catch them while they're sliding down. Sounds very interesting. They also happen to be in the bamboo forest. I'll go collect some bamboo right away. I mean, I think I have some already. Oh, I barely have any. Whoa! Whoa! I was right. This is very amusing. Also, noodles absorb the bamboo's aroma, which makes it more tasty. Thank you. If not because of your comment, I would not have realized how entertaining this dish can be. I need to thank you for making this fun and delicious dish. Oh, this is available in my Izakaya in the future. Please come and dine later. Absolutely. How can somebody steal a natural spring? Well, I'll explain. This spring gives out flavorful carbonated water at night. Ante actually has that kind of treasure? Well, yes, but actually no. We have a soda machine powered by moon technology underground beneath the spring. Boss told us that if we promote it as a natural wonder, we can generate more tourist revenue. That damn rabbit. I'm tasked with operating this machine. Fortunately, the operator manual was recently stolen. I happened to forget some details. We need to locate the thief as soon as possible. There's literally only one suspect in Gensokyo that steals operating manuals. Let's try using mushroom dishes as bait for the trap. Or is Seija back in her spot? No? How am I supposed to get love points if I can't talk to her? Oh, no, there she is. Also love points with you people. This place sounds so happy. It's like Sephiroth's music. Happy Fun Time Land music. Bait. Great, now we wait. Ha! I knew it was you all along. Oh, you spooked me. Machine operating manual. You stole it, didn't you? What are you talking about? I was just shocked by the bubbles and followed to the route and discovered this amazing machine. I only borrowed it for several days out of intellectual curiosity and under academic guidelines. This handbook's contents have been a great help with enhancing my mini-hawk ghetto. Once again, it's not stealing, it's borrowing. Who cares? Give it back. Alright, I finished reading it anyways. Is there really nobody against Oki that can teach her a lesson? It's finally resolved. The natural moon rocket spring will stream out unbelievable tasty carbonated drinks every night. Come and visit, everyone. It's not a natural spring. Stop it with the fraudulent advertising. Alright, thanks, slaves. All these materials. Gotta do it at the bamboo forest. Did I do the chief mate's consignment and completely forget about that? It's popular right now. Things that are signature. Could sell a lot of meatballs. Use up my lamprey stock. Then I'm gonna need the extra pan. Have a selection of no, low, mid, and high alcohol drinks. Go back and forth in time with the music. Gonna order meatballs. I'm gonna order this weird thing. Tips. Meatballs. Lion's head. And some refreshing mochi all the time. And lemonade. I haven't sold lampreys in a while. Ayashime Maru. Oh, she's fast. Anyone legendary? Her spell card, all digital signature tag. Well, guess what? Already happening. She also likes lion's head. She likes meat signature and good with alcohol. Go with cheap drinks. Give you more refreshing mochi. There you go, have some of these. Appreciate it. I guess I should feed her what she actually wants, right? She's gonna just leave right away. And I just need love points with her still. Photogenic. You just do this and add this. Stimulating one and affogato. None of your shit. Oh, does it craft instantly? When cooking a famous dish, finished instantly? I'm okay with this. Give the Tengu some Tengu Tango. Signature! Why does that have craft time less than 5 seconds? Wee! More affogato for Aya. Aya. Make it photogenic. She loves that shit. Do you have any expensive sodas? I think this is as expensive as it gets. Moonrock is pretty soda. It's the same price. Wee! I see Okuhi coming up for some insta-crafting. And I want some more of those meatballs. I'm okay with this. Instant meatballs. This is good with alcohol, right? We're at halftime. Let's get going with hyper mode. Use up your budget, please. No alcohol. Doesn't this craft instantly? Nope. Did my buff run out? I see a certain wolf in here too. At least there's time for her to make it. Alright, some stuff will insta-craft better now. Like that. Wait, Oku didn't actually want something, did she? No, just Satori. Instant okonomiyaki. This is dry. Give Oku the same thing. Not with that. Insta-craft these. Go fast. The lineup. I don't know what her budget's left at. Must be running low though. Give Oku all of this. Keep people moving. Kagero, what is she like? I am still a wolf. Don't have tempura platter yet. Can I add meat to this? That should cover her. Covers Japanese and photogenic. She likes mid-alcohol chillables. She literally likes this. Oku Salt Replenishment Program. Here you go, try that out. Do I still have to craft that? Yeah, I do. Oku's done. Bye, guys. The camera gets dibs on good-looking food. I can take it easy now, at the end of the night. Notes! Everyone's got patience now. Beast. Instant. Instacraft. Again. I really like Oku's buff. Instacraft as well. due to the eye buff that I still have. Can't grab this though. Or this. They have long crafting times. And a random salad. 3 long days. That person has a lot of money. Oh, I'm exhausted. What the heck is going on here? Ever since we opened the Izakaya here, that Tewi has been constantly popping up. She's such a bully. Yeah, at this rate, I won't be able to keep up. Can anyone deal with her? Oh, that's right. Aren't those aliens her masters? We got to tell them about it. You're right, I've been here for a while, but still haven't got a chance to visit them. Let's go see them tomorrow. Alright, I got many love points. That's the main important thing, right? The XP gain, don't really need any more experience. Alright, next time it's meeting with the moon people. Thanks for watching! Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a comment, like it, and share it. You can also click on the left button if you want to subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications, and click the right one to watch more Mystias Izakaya. Tasty treats!